Did you put in that long order?
Yeah.
Ah! Damn it! Ah! There's glass in my eye! Oh! Son of a bitch! Ah!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean and I'm glad you're here. Today I want to go over a new derivatives exchange that reached out to me and asked me to take a look at it. They actually said they like my channel and like Drunk on Crypto, so it was pretty cool. But I said I'd look at it. I told them I appreciated them, watching my videos and all. But I was not expecting it to be that big of a deal, and it's pretty cool. So I really did want to go over it, and I watched a couple of videos. There's not a lot out there on it because it's a very new exchange. I really didn't like the ones I saw. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on what they seem to be pushing. I want to tell you about what the exchange is and what I think is cool about it. I don't want to kind of shill a link or anything like that. So first off, it's a derivatives exchange. So you can trade Bitcoin. And right now, like I said, it's new. Right now, they're just doing Bitcoin, but they are looking at more cryptos and a lot more stuff. I think this is going to be my favorite exchange, actually, from what I've seen so far. I'm kind of really excited about it, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. But anyway, for a derivatives exchange, if you don't know what that is, then just don't watch the video. Don't do it. You can trade up to 100x leverage, which you shouldn't do. I have, and I've lost money. You shouldn't, if you don't know TA, you shouldn't do derivatives. You shouldn't do any X leverage because you have to know TA. If you don't, you just go find out, go learn a little bit. It only takes a couple days to know basic. Basic TA, basically how it works. Then you can leverage trade, which means you can make money when the market goes down. You can make more money when the market goes up. But you can also lose money. If you just hodl, then you can't lose money. You can't lose your Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin goes down in value, then your bag goes down in value. But you can leverage trade and say go to 10x. That means every 1% it moves, you would make 10%. So if you think Bitcoin's going to go down, or if through technical analysis you think Bitcoin's going to retrace or go down, then you can short it. For every 1% it goes down, then you would make 10% more Bitcoin. That's cool. But if you are wrong and it goes the other way, every 1% it goes up. If you were shorting it, you would lose 10% of your Bitcoin. So you would actually lose that Bitcoin. So it's not something you should do if you don't know what you're doing. And if you go, just my personal opinion, if you go above 25%, it's just gambling. Because with the volatility of the market and manipulation and all that, it is just gambling. I found my sweet spot's about 17%, which some people say is a little bit too high, but I like 17%. So anyway, you should have a basic understanding of how leverage trading works. Now, there are a few options out there, which is one thing I like is to have options. And there are some that are kind of renowned for being shady, which that's one thing I like about BTCmex is the team. They're just very, very transparent about everything, including the space in general. They're like, we don't like these things about other exchanges. We think they're shady. And we don't want to do that. They're very transparent. The fees are super low. I started looking at things and everyone says the same thing. Oh, we want to focus on security. We want to focus on lower fees. And then if you try to figure out what the fees are on most other platforms, exchanges, they're very convoluted. You know what I mean? And they're high. They're not low. But the fees on this they're the lowest I've seen. There even some of them are on a sliding scale. So like the bigger trader you are, the more you have on there, it goes down. You can actually hit 0%, but most of it's like 0.21% or a quarter of 1% and half or a half of a percent. They're really, really low fees. What most of the other videos I've seen, like 80% of it is just them talking about an affiliate link. You can get an affiliate link. They're really, it's pretty good. I think it's like 60% or something. It's high, but you have to like apply for it, and they send you a link. I did. If I get one, by the time I do this video, I'll put it in there. But they have a $120 sign up bonus, which really isn't. You don't just get it for signing up, but it's you will get 10%. All you gotta do is sign up. Use my. I'll put a link in the description, whether it's an affiliate link or not. I don't know, but if it is, hopefully use that, and then I'll get something. But all you have to do is follow them on Twitter, and they'll put $10 in your trading account. Now, and this is just another thing I think is cool. It's a little thing, but if you deposit 0.1 Bitcoin, you get $50 added to your trading account as a bonus. So it's like $900. So you're going to get $10. Just sign up and do that. You get $10. If you make the deposit of $900 or 0.1 Bitcoin, it's around 900 and change. Now you'll get $50. But if you deposit 0.3 Bitcoin, you get $60. Now, usually that would mean you get 60 plus 10, you'd have $70. But they actually give you $50 for the 0.1. So if you deposit another 0.2, which would be 0.3 total, you would get 110 with these. They give you the 60, the 50, and the 10. So it's 120 altogether. So it's just, I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. They're having a trading competition right now, just started today. Valentine's Day goes to like the 20-something of. They're brand new, but they are not. They're not short on funds or liquidity or traders. They are very big in the Eastern markets and in Europe. So they do have 20,000 traders, and those are real traders. They are looking at developing bots for you to have trading bots on there that'll be programmable. There's a lot of stuff that they're doing and they're working on. Like I said, I think this is going to be like my main go-to exchange. I really hope this takes off and is huge. One of the things that blew my mind is there's an app, Trade Anywhere. I don't even look anymore because there's never an app. I have iPhone. iPhone is super strict when it comes to apps and getting in the app store. And it worked. It's in the app store. It's not like a weird test thing or it's actually in the app store. Downloaded it, put it on. Awesome. The team is another thing that really, really impressed me. But one of the things that really, really was cool is, I want to make sure I say his name right, is Lee Zhaolei. Now, he is a co-founder of Steemit. He's a Bitcoin OG billionaire from the old times, the ancient days of Bitcoin years ago. He is involved in this and has been promoting it. That's, to me, that's like massive. With the transparency of the team and what they like I said, I've seen interviews with him and read articles, and they're very, very transparent. They're like, hey, we don't like these things that are going on in the market. We don't like, and they say things with such common sense and bluntness. Like I would say that most of the exchange hacks and money lost is just the exchange's fault because they were stupid when it comes to security. It was their fault. And they say most of the money that's been lost is because exchanges were stupid. They didn't even have money in cold wallets. They didn't protect things the way they're supposed to. It's straight negligence, and they'll just so they're super focused on security. They have 24/7 support through Zendesk. Yeah, it's through Zendesk. They have all of the social media there that you can find down here, including their Steemit channel, obviously, because co-founder of Steem is involved with it. But all of those things I thought were really cool. You can go up to 100x leverage. I would never, ever suggest that. I got a trade going now. and that's another thing I thought was cool. They have a sliding scale here, but they do have where you can click here and you can write your own leverage. So I'm going 11x leverage right now. There's one thing I'm going to talk to them and make a suggestion. Hopefully they listen, where you can just have some buttons down here, because I don't like doing math when I'm about to make a trade. Like if I have, $1,000 on the exchange and I want to do a 17x, that's 17,000. So, but if I wanted to do like a weird number, if I had 480, and how much would that be? They have like a 25%, 50%, 75% of your balance, and like 100%. You can just click it and it figures it out. They do have a cool calculator, which like can show you your liquidation and everything. It's really, really cool calculator. Very, very good tool. It's linked in with TradingView. The tools are really good. All the indicators are there. I ran it through the paces, and there's nothing that I have to complain about really, except for that. Just I'd like to have those buttons because I hate doing math. You can add indicators and remove them like that. Like I got the moving average and put the MACD in there. There's a good amount of liquidity. The order book's pretty fat. It looks like a really solid exchange. I don't have any complaints about it. I really, really like it. It's easy to use. It's not clunky. Everything's working fast. Your account shows everything in the XBit, which is what the Bitcoin converts to their token. Order history, deposit. You just deposit Bitcoin. Like I said, they're only doing Bitcoin right now, but they're looking at adding other coins and tokens, and also have programmable bots. But you have your API keys. Everything's here. It's the trading bonus I went over. It's a good exchange, man. If you're gonna do some leverage trading, or if you want to get off of BitCmex, or if you're not happy with some of the things on other exchanges, it's a very good alternative. I honestly, from what I've seen and the people that are involved, and the quality of in the beginning. I mean, this is just starting out. This is their first trading competition they have going on now, and it's already better than some other exchanges that have been around for half a year, or longer. So I was really impressed by it. I really like it. I'll leave links there. Hit me in the comments. Please crush the like button. That's about it for BTCmex. I am Satoshi Sean. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.